Hi, I'm Alexis Soto. I recently finished this game called Vanquish. It's a third person FPS game. As you can see your character like that. And it was kind of went under the radar, I think, because it's pretty old again. And so far when I'm playing this, it is pretty good. Like it's a bit on the expensive side. So you can just maybe if there is a demo available or something, or you can check my gameplay if you're interested in this game. But it is a pretty well solid FPS game, I would say. You have like a 6 or 7 amount of gun varieties, and it was kind of okay. If you get, in a sense, it plays like a more like a what do you call it? Plays more like Doom, but the weapon varieties are bit lower, and the mob varieties also are tiny bit lower. But if you like the movement, let me show you what kind of movement we are talking about. Like he is pretty fast. He can be pretty cool. Like I mean, he has a slow mo thing, and he can do so many various stuff with this character. Like I love the movement that this game has. You know, well the movement and then the fun combat like this. You can do some really crazy stuff with this one. You know. Something like this as well. So it's a very fun game and it's a very fast-paced game as well. And what else I can say? It just if you like this kind of run and gun kind of game, definitely give this game a check and see if you'd like it or not. And let's talk about its supposed guns. No, so I think the graphics is pretty good. Like I love the graphics all this game has. Like let me switch my gun and you can see what I mean. Like the detail and everything is pretty cool. See that? Like the gun just manifests in my hand. For each game I switch, which is quite cool. You know? Like even the newer games are pretty struggling with this kind of animations, you know? So it's a very good game. And the scale of the game is really insane. You can see how big this area is, you know? Even though it's a close way of the game, it has good graphics, like it's very similar to Metal Gear, the Ninja one. What's it called? Vengeance, I think. Vengeance or Revengeance. I'm not sure the name. So it has the very same graphic style. And it's the scale is pretty good. And you do fight some big bosses as well. So you don't have to worry about that. So you can have a shotgun. You can throw grenades. You know? Weapon varieties type is also available, so you can play it however you want. The difficulty mode is also interchangeable. I don't think you can change it in the game, like while you are in the stage. Maybe I'm not sure about it. Let me check. Yeah, you cannot change it. Like you have to restart the mission. So that was god hard. I see. So that's why people are killing me so fast. So that is the hardest difficulty. Once you finish the game, you'll unlock that mode called God Hard. It's called God Hard. Don't ask me why. You are God Harding. You can God Hard in this game, and you can test your skills against the monsters. Like they're pretty decent. This is pretty early. They're a bit tankier in the side, but they do more damage as well. But the one thing I noticed, I would say it's a con. Like each time an enemy approaches you, like they are in the melee range, usually what happens is you can just instantly melee them and kill them, right? But in this game, what they do is they instantly melee and then kill you. So that is a difference I saw at this game, which was kinda throws me off guard for a bit. But once I figured out the dash and then the movement you can do with this game, like you are basically never gonna get that meleeed by the enemies. Not so, you know? The upgrade system is also pretty simple. You collect the same version of guns and then multiple times. And then your gun will upgrade and then it will give you a star rating on the side when you are picking the gun. The more star rating you have, the higher the gun level. And then the more damage you do, the more ammo you got. So the upgrade is pretty simple as well. There is no any skills or anything. All you have is just a fun dash around. And then you can do dodge around like this and then you just like slow motion and then shoot people, you know? The story is pretty simple. Like it's a very normal story. Like there is some twist and stuff. And the physics are really great though. Like you can see I can just dash onto it while it has a gap. See? It's very polished the game and it's pretty fun. The only other thing I noticed when you're going back, your camera flicks like this, you know? It zooms out. But it does gives you an idea of you can see better of the screen. But the camera changing like this back and forth is kinda a bit jarring for me. But I think most people don't. It's not that bad, so I can manage the position. So it's not, it didn't give me motion sickness or anything like that. So meaning will be fine after a bit. I think there is a bit of anti-aliasing since it's over the game. You know that you can see the anti-aliasing happening. I cannot able to fix any of that. The colors is a bit not very, you know, the new games like Fortnite, but it's pretty good. Like you can see the differentiation. I mean, you can see the monsters and stuff like that. Well, not monsters, you mostly fight robots and then humanoid enemies here. But it's pretty good. You know, so good story, amazing combat. Like I love the combat. Like the movement and then the gunplay is pretty good. You know? And good graphics as well. The skill is awesome. Some of the sequences are really good. Like it's really good as well. And speaking of gods, I think the story was a bit shorter. Like there are 5 acts, but it didn't go really some. I was able to finish it like at 11 or 12 hours. Like I did 2 streams, and I didn't even play a compliment. So you can just finish this game like in a single day. It's that pretty fast paced. Like if you're playing on an easier difficulty, you can finish it way faster. But harder difficulty, it might be hard a bit. You know? So whatever works for you, you can just experiment and play it however you like. For Indian price, it was like 1,500. But if you ran out of games and have nothing to play, if you want to world it, I mean it is old. I think this game is from 2010. It was like 15 years old. So if you want to world the game, that's a pretty, you know, old school game. You want some message or factor, you can get this game and have some fun. It is a single player game primarily. So you only play as this guy. And you can revive the soldiers that's fighting with you with the mini packs, but it doesn't cost you much. And you don't have that HP bar, so you just have to bring it and the map get hit and then figure out how you're doing, you know? So that is that. So the game's name is called Vanquish, and if you like it, if you like interesting stuff, I can just give it a shot. It's a pretty good game and it's a very fast one. So if you just want to learn out of games and board after the current generation the FPS, you could just give this a shot. You know, the lock-on system is pretty good as well. The gun animation is, like I said, great. Overall, it's a fun game. I enjoyed playing it. Alright, that's my short review. This review is pretty short because it's just a simple FPS game that you play for fun. Kinda like Doom. Like there is not much to tell about Doom, right? And you do have a melee in this game, but it uses your the energy. You can see I'm kinda hiding it, but the green bar is your energy. And I think your melee uses the good amount of energy too. So it's not really, never used it, so I'm not sure about it. So you have to, most likely, try it sparingly, I would say. Very fast paced game, good, decent story, pretty normal, you know. Like pretty predictable story, I would say. That is a little bit of twist here and that. But you expect, what do you expect from a world game? It has every time, you know. Alright. I think that's my short review. With that, I'm gonna take a break. Thank you for watching.